Hey, imagine this. The fastest man alive gets dethroned in a race you didn't see coming. Is Barry Allen, the original Speed King, still the champ? Or did Wally West lap him and steal the crown? Gear up, because we're diving into the wildest DC showdown ever. What's good, comic junkies? Welcome back to the channel where we dissect superhero lore like it's a mad science experiment. Real talk, if these two raced for the last energy drink, Barry might trip on his own cape. Let's see who's got the juice. Get ready for a turbocharged ride. Let's hit the ground running with a shocker. Being the fastest doesn't auto-win you Best Flash. Yeah, Wally West often smokes Barry in raw speed, bending the Speed Force like it's his personal playground. But is that the only game in town? Meet the contenders. Barry Allen, bursting onto the scene in Showcase number 4, 1956, is the Silver Age Flash who sparked a superhero renaissance. A nerdy forensic scientist turned speed god after a freak lightning and chemicals mishap. He's the OG who built the Justice League from scratch. His gut punch moment? Sacrificing himself in Crisis on Infinite Earths 1985 to 1986 to save all of reality. Talk about a mic drop. But let's be real. Some fans call him a snooze. Too straight-laced for today's chaos. When Jeff Johns revived him in The Flash, Rebirth, 2009, the comeback felt forced to a few. Was it nostalgia over merit? Enter Wally West, debuting as Kid Flash in The Flash, number 110, 1959, Barry's eager sidekick with big shoes to fill. After Barry's epic exit, Wally grabbed the mantle in The Flash Volume 2, 1987, with writers like Mike Baron and Mark Waid shaping him into a legend. Here's the curveball. Wally didn't just inherit the title, he rewrote the rulebook, diving deeper into the Speed Force than Barry ever dreamed. But he started out haunted, doubting if he'd ever measure up. So are we crowning the trailblazer who set the pace, or the hotshot who cranked it to 11? Time to zoom in with some hardcore comic intel, because the devil's in the panels. Barry Allen's era was about laying the foundation. With writers like John Broome steering the ship, he battled quirky rogues like Gorilla Grodd while solving crimes with a lab coat on. His death in Crisis, running until he literally unravels to stop the Anti-Monitor, rewrote DC's entire universe. Barry's the ultimate, greater good guy, often ditching personal happiness for the multiverse. But since his return, arcs like Flashpoint, 2011, show him messing up timelines, birthing the new 52 chaos. Does being a cosmic plot device hurt his best status? Some fans think he's more event bait than soulful hero now. Wally West, though, is a character arc masterclass, especially in Mark Waid's 90s run. From a brash teen titan to a grounded hero with Linda Park by his side, he faces psychos like Reverse Flash Hunter Zolomon while wrestling inner demons. Wally made the Speed Force a mystic force, not just a plot trick. Think outrunning death itself. He's the everyman who screws up but owns it. Downside: DC sidelined him during New 52, and fans still rage over Barry hogging the spotlight. So does a raw, personal story outshine a mythic legacy? Yo, let's slow down and vibe. Why does this Flash face-off get us so fired up? 'Cause Barry and Wally mirror our own battles, fam. Barry's the mentor figure, always with a plan, even if it means taking the L for everyone else. Wally's the scrappy underdog, grinding through doubt to prove he's enough. Sound familiar? I'm torn, man. Barry's big picture heroism blows my mind, but Wally's hustle feels like my own late night grind. Who's got your vote? Barry's untouchable aura or Wally's real deal growth? Smash your thoughts in the comments. I'm hyped to see this blow up like a lightning strike. Let's shift gears and talk impact beyond the comics. How do these speedsters stack up in pop culture and today's world? Barry Allen's got the mainstream edge, no contest. The CW's The Flash made him a household name, with Grant Gustin's heartfelt take winning over even non-comic fans. Barry's the face of the franchise in live action, from movies to animated flicks like Justice League, The Flashpoint Paradox, 2013. But here's the rub. Does overexposure dilute his depth? Some argue his TV persona leans too nice guy, missing the gravitas of his comic sacrifices. Wally West, meanwhile, dominates a different arena: nostalgia and fan loyalty. He was the Flash for a generation, especially in the 90s comics and the Justice League animated series 2001 to 2004, where his humor and heart stole the show. Wally's also got a modern edge with diversity discussions, as a character who's been reimagined, like in the New 52 with a biracial background. He resonates with fans craving representation. DC's struggled to balance both Flashes in current media, pushing Barry in films while Wally anchors comic comebacks like DC Rebirth, 2016, shows neither's fully won. So is the best Flash the one ruling screens, or the one living in our childhood memories? Now let's crank this up with a wild thought experiment. Let's pit Barry and Wally in a race with a twist. Forget raw speed, let's test their hero chops. Scenario: a multiversal crisis hits, and they've got to save a city from a collapsing timeline in under 60 seconds. Barry's got the edge in strategy. His forensic mind would analyze the anomaly and stabilize it, like in Flashpoint. But Wally's Speed Force mastery might let him vibe with the fracture itself, patching it instinctively. Who'd you bet on? Or here's a fan challenge. Design your ultimate Flash hybrid. Barry's brain with Wally's flair? Drop your dream combo or race winner in the comments. Let's build the perfect speedster together. Let's cross the finish line. Barry Allen's the mastermind. Without him, there's no Flash legacy, no Speed Force lore, nada. Oh, his ultimate sacrifice and comeback keep him iconic, even if he's not the cool pick. Wally West rocked the role longer as the main Flash, evolved the powers, and gave us a hero with heart and flaws. He's messy, witty, and badass. My sneaky vote. Wally takes it for me, because his struggles feel like mine, but Barry's the pillar holding it all up. No right answer, just your gut. So crew, pick your speedster. Barry, the eternal icon, or Wally, the fan favorite underdog? Hit the comments with your champ and reasoning. I'm stoked for this debate to hit warp speed. If this vid revved you up faster than a Speed Force sprint, slam that like button. Toss your Flash winner in the comments, and subscribe for more epic comic clashes. We've got a stash of geek gold coming. Click the bell to stay locked in for the next drop. See ya at the next checkpoint, Speed Demons.